Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 22nd. I had a vacation day scheduled today because I have a dentist appointment. Now, of course, with how I've been feeling over the last week, I canceled that dentist appointment. We'll try again next month. So, a little feeling like wasted day off, but I'm going to try and not let it be that. I'm certainly feeling better than I was yesterday, though still not normal. Still, I don't know. I don't really have more allergy medicine I can take than I already am. So I don't really know what else to do. But I'm like, okay, what can I try and accomplish? I got a few more things I can schedule. And I think, because my throat is irritated, but it's not causing me pain just talking now. So I think I'm going to try and talk a bit more and record some video game. Now, I'd wanted to try and finish up Skyrim before returning to Skyward Sword, because the control schemes are so different. However, I do need Skyward Sword in a couple weeks, and with how I'm feeling, and with the fact that I wasn't able to get any recorded last weekend, I think I'm not going to. I'm just going to go back to Zelda, hopefully get at least 2, maybe 3 episodes recorded would be great, just to push through, October? Try and get that where I can schedule. Always, I love that I have it now. I got the, calendar, sometimes too, pinned up behind my monitors where I can just keep track of what's scheduled, what's coming up, what do I need to prepare for, just always in front of me. It helps a lot. I love having that calendar there. But I'm like, okay, let's try and get October prepared. And I recorded 3 half-hour episodes of Zelda. So that should... I already had enough Skyrim to get through October and right into November. This should get me just through October. Buying me a few more weeks before I have to record it again, basically. And it did not cause me to have any pain in my throat, which is good. Because I've had throat irritation, so that's been a concern. Because the idea is I'll be working tomorrow and having to talk all day. It did cause a cough. Now I can hold the cough until I have time to do it, so that'll be fine. But it is still irritating and not ideal. But could be worse. But yeah, so I'm gonna get those videos processed, accomplishing what I can, and at least I was able to get some new content recorded doing that, so not a complete waste of a day at the very least. And I've been doing pretty good today. After getting the Skyward Sword recorded, I been working on getting some stuff scheduled, more stuff scheduled, trying to push ahead. Trying to make it where when the September calendar flips over to October, October's already scheduled. And I mean, I got stuff coming that I'll probably want to move stuff around and all that. But, I just mark off, refill out a box and scratch out what was there before and schedule it for later. I got, for example, where is it? Somewhere around here, I have Paranoia. It's right down here. I got Paranoia for Christmas? Last Christmas? It took me a few months before I actually sat down and recorded the unboxing. But it was definitely relatively early in the year. That video hasn't come out yet. It was already a bit of an older game when I got it, so it's not like it's going to be the the hip new thing, so it can come out just when convenient. And yet again, when scheduling things today, it got pushed back a little further. Hopefully I get it out this year, otherwise I have to edit it again to change the opening and closing titles. But it will most likely be the last game, or the last video that was filmed on the old table. And it will come out probably after videos are regularly using the new table. Nah, that's not true. You'll see the old table occasionally in some, because I'm pre-recording role-playing game stuff. So whenever I finally release the family RPG game, that'll be start out on the old table. So, but yeah, you just move it forward. Just move it forward every time you need to replace it with something that's more important to come out soon. But with all that, I'm also probably at the point where I'm not needing to think about so much like obtaining product to unbox very much this year, because I'm working into November. Who knows when Kickstarter rewards will arrive, but I should have a number of them theoretically at some point. We'll see. Otherwise, feeling a fair bit better. Still a little off, but just moving on with my day. It's feeling better. Getting more stuff uploaded so I can continue to schedule. I finished watching the commentary on Fiddler on the Roof, which was recorded probably 20 to 30 years after the movie was made, with director and leading actor. Not together, clearly. Two separate recordings stitched together because they never interact. Which is informational stuff. Like, the whole movie was shot through, like, women's stockings in order to alter the color. Which is something like nowadays, I mean, I alter the color of my videos all the time. I put it into the editing software. I'm like, it's a little washed out. Let's just change that. I'll do a little color correction. I was like, oh, 50 years ago wasn't quite the time of doing that. They had to do it in camera. Interesting. But even still, while they're talking over it and I'm just watching the scenes, I still ended up crying by the end of the movie. Beautiful film, important film, heart-wrenching. I'm hungry, and I'm sick of eating the same things that I have here. And so I got Taco Bell, because, ironically, it was the place that had no line. I just started driving by fast food places, and, you know, used to be Taco Bell was always the place that had the longest line. There was nobody there. I got through that, and maybe it took a minute to place my order, drive through, let them run my card, and they had the food ready to hand out. They're a lot quicker. Now, when placing my order, I mean, I probably would have normally ordered a couple other things, maybe off the dollar menu when they used to have more things there. As it is, their menu is maybe half of what it used to be. And I'm sure that's a lot of what's allowed them to be quicker, more efficient, chase away a lot of their business that they were, you know, having to try and help. Because now they just don't have as much food to choose from. I'm like, okay, oh well. I got some things that I should like. And at least it's variety. If I eat this and I'm still not full, I'll make something that I can make here. But at least it's something different, because I was just like, And I got more things scheduled. So, thing already had September done a while ago. October is done. Furthermore, I have probably half of November. Feels good. Really is only recording the three Zelda videos today. but also just getting things scheduled can take so long. It's a fair bit of work, but now that is done work. Otherwise, I was talking to Mom a bit earlier, and basically been taking generic Mucinex to help control some of the sinus stuff, and she mentioned that possibly at a certain point of taking it, it can be causing some of the issues that I was taking it to get rid of, potentially. And today, as well as the last couple of days, the evening, I take it twice a day, according to the box. In the evening time, when it comes to taking it, like, I forget. So I'm like, it's not super bad. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try not taking it. And if things don't get worse, then I'm probably past that and just to the point where maybe the allergy medicine can finish clearing up whatever. Hopefully that's the case. That's my hope. But maybe I'll wake up in the middle of the night miserable and I'll have it sitting on the table right there, if so. But been feeling all right today. Hopefully I'm past it. Anyways, I'll call it a night. Thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues.